So I want to show you guys something about this home. We're going to talk about negative grade, poor grade, and I'm going to show you some of the consequences of this not being taken care of. This is super common. I'll bet you a lot of you watching this video are going to have this problem with your house. So you're going to notice that the slope of the driveway goes down, but the slope of this hardscape and this landscape slopes toward the foundation here. When you come over here, you can see all the spalling at the bottom of this foundation, and you see that crack right there. Right here's a great example. The slope of the ground comes all the way down, and you can see that this area right here is like a big funnel, and it's not a coincidence that you see that crack right there. You got the same thing here. You got the spalling at the bottom of the foundation here, and then you'll see another vertical crack right there. Now let's go inside and I'll show you what that causes. So we come down here into the basement. You see a crack with this white chalky substance called efflorescence. That is chronic moisture coming through that crack. This is that crack on the outside that I just showed you. And you can see the further down you go, the more moisture is weeping through that crack. And here's the worst part. You can see this crack goes all the way across the floor, all the way to that side. There's this crack that comes all the way to this side. This crack that goes over to this side. And then you got the same crack here that goes all the way to that corner. So what's happening here is settlement. You've got the foundation around the perimeter of this home basically essentially sinking into the ground or settling into the soil because wet soil is unstable and it can't hold a house up. And when it starts to settle, guess what happens? These cracks, so that whole corner has settled into the ground, creating that crack right there. And these other cracks that I showed you. So as dumb as it sounds, none of the soil around the perimeter of your foundation should be angled toward the foundation. It shouldn't be flat. There should be a 6-inch grade fall from the foundation out, and the perimeter of your foundation around the soil, the grade around your foundation, should have a 6-inch grade fall within the first 10 feet. The easiest way to explain it is the soil all the way around the perimeter of your foundation should act just like your roof. All the water falling out of the sky should flow away from your house. I tell clients all the time that these problems in these basements, these cracks, the vertical cracks, the moisture intrusion, this is always an out there, up there problem. It's never an in here, down here problem. And usually this can be solved with dirt. So there you have it. This is a much bigger structural concern, and this could have been solved by just grading the soil in the proper direction.